a child's home library is so important, and that's where Stephanie Moran Reed decided to step in, and she created Mija Books. Some people say Mija if you want to go with kind of a Spanish pronunciation. Either way, it's a lovely site that celebrates cultures and diversity and a lot of books that maybe you wouldn't see front and center when you go to buy children's books. Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
Doing well. How are you, Carol?
Good. Let's talk about Mija Books. What is it?
Yeah, so it actually started just as an online resource for parents and educators that were looking for diverse books. So we started posting children's books reviews in the spring of 2020. And then in October 2020, my husband and I decided to actually start our own bookstore. So we are currently only online. We're an e-commerce indie bookstore that specializes in baby board books and children's picture books.
And let's talk about what you discovered, your own daughter being the impetus for this, and what this journey has been like for you in discovering all these wonderful books out there.
Yes, so our journey started with trying to build our daughter's home library, and she's Afro-Latina, and I wanted books with characters that looked like her, that celebrated her culture, her heritage, and I also wanted her to have books that celebrated other people's culture and heritage, and books that had diverse characters. And unfortunately, I couldn't find those when I walked into big box retailers or when I searched online. I had to really try hard to do a deep dive search for these types of books. And so in the effort that it took me to compile all of these things, I knew that I couldn't be the only person having this trouble. So I decided to make our website sort of the go-to resource for anyone that wanted to diversify their bookshelves, or their children's bookshelves.
And how did you come to curate the books that you have? How did you come upon these?
Yeah, so I started with the books that I wanted for my daughter, right, which had strong female lead protagonists, books that had diverse characters. And so I would, Google these key search terms and try to find them. And I would kind of go in a rabbit hole almost. I would find one book, it'd lead me to another and another.
So what are some of your favorites? When people go to Mija or Mija, which is more a play on your daughter's name, what are some favorites that you love?
Yeah, so one that I really love, it's called Cookie and Milk. Scientifically Stuntastic Sisterhood, it's called. And it's a book about a blended family. So it's an adorable little white girl and a black girl that they're total opposites personality-wise, but they've come to be a family, and they find out how to mesh their personalities and do really fun things every single day. So it's a great book about diversity and a blended family. And it's also a little girl that loves sports and the other girl that loves science. So two things that you don't usually see in children's books. I really love this one here. This is a bilingual book in English and Spanish. It's called Happy Within, Feliz por Dentro. And what's amazing about this book is that the author has this in over 10 languages. So she's made it her mission.
Wow.
So you'll find all sorts of languages, and the link to this book on our website has the links to all of the languages. She's developing even more. And this book is a great celebration of diversity and teaches kids to love all types of children in the world. So these are two of our favorites right now.
Well, your website's amazing. It shows so many things, guys. Mija Books is where you guys go. And then you have a YouTube channel. It is called Mija Books Storytime, where you read, and these are uploaded on YouTube.
Yes, right. We have English and Spanish read-alouds. There's also a fun little dance segment to promote physical activity, and it's full of positive affirmations for children as well. So all fun.
Well, thank you for doing this deep dive and giving us a better resource so we can really fully develop children's at-home libraries. And hey, let's not leave out the schools. Those are good teacher gifts as well. Stock those bookshelves. Thank you so much. Good seeing you. And you're watching Today in Nashville.